Everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to ask you guys a question. Are there some things that you think you really should be doing? Let's get started and talk about it. I wrote out this big list of all the things that I think I should do. And I have a secret about that after I share the list with you. I wrote out a bunch. I'm just going to read them to you. I think that I should drive. I think I need to be going to the dentist and the doctor more regularly. I think I should go to church. I think I should be deep cleaning my house. I think I should learn different things. Finish every book and movie I start. Start a garden. Drink black coffee. Watch the news to become informed. And hang my clothes out to dry. Now, why do I feel like I think I should be doing many of those things? I'm going to tell you the number one reason. Because other people are doing those things. And they've told me that these things would be good for me. Many times I think that we put a list on ourselves of all the things that we should do. And some of them may be really good, like starting a garden. Obviously, that could be a really positive thing. But what works for one person may not work for someone else. And I actually had a friend of mine say this to me. Somebody was telling him that you need to do this and you should do that. And this guy said to him, he said, quit shoulding me to death. And I thought that was brilliant. So I started really taking a really hard look at this list. We're going to take driving. I'm not going to go over all the examples and make this a long video, but we're going to start with driving. Now, we all know driving would be beneficial because it would gain me more independence. But driving makes me really nervous here in the Dallas area. It may be something that I revisit later. Obviously, I can't right now, but it may be something later down the road. I have said this, but like I said, the traffic here is horrendous. So one of my friends said something sweet. She said, you don't have to drive. She said there's other options. You could do Uber. You could drive an electric bike if you really wanted to. You could order things online. She says you don't absolutely have to drive. There are options. That's the beauty of the world, is there are options. There's many other things on this list that I have thought, oh, you should be doing, but you don't do them. And you've heard many of them. Okay, I used to pressure myself to finish every book and movie. Now I realize life's too short to do that. If something is not retaining my interest, I no longer stick with it. I've given up TV shows partway through. I've given up plenty of books where I read maybe 75 pages and it just doesn't stick with me and I give it up. And so I don't feel like I have to do all these things anymore. I've had people tell me, hey, Dawn, really, if you're frugal, you're going to hang your clothes out to dry. Well, I work quite a bit. I don't feel like I have the time to do that. I don't feel like right now I have the time to garden. Maybe later on in life, maybe I'll do some of those things, once I become retired. That may be something I do. This is the thing that I wanted to leave you guys with today. There's many things right now that you feel you should do. But I'm going to ask you this question. On those lists, why is it you think you should do it? Is it because of other people's expectations that you are allowing them to place on you? Or is it something you really feel that you want to do? There's many of these things I've read to you that would probably really benefit me. Are any of them really urgent? Now, the one that I would say would be more urgent is getting regular medical care. And you guys know I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dentist, and I'm not giving any medical advice. That's for you to do your research and talk to your doctor and dentist. But we don't ever want to ignore symptoms and diagnose ourselves. I know I don't. So that would be what I would say something more urgent and more prevalent out of these. But like drinking black coffee, watching the news, hanging my clothes out to dry, maybe some of these things would benefit me. That's true. I would say probably out of all of them, driving would maybe benefit me because it would give me more independence. But many of these other things are not things that are absolute necessities. So if there's some things that you think you should be doing, take the word should out because it does put a lot of pressure on us. It, gives us shame and we go away feeling bad. We feel guilty. Just look over that list of things you think you should be doing and ask, is there really anything that's urgent on this list? And why do I feel so strongly about this? Maybe I should just throw that list away and live life my way. That's all I have to say for now. Let me know what you guys think. Is there anything you've been putting pressure about on yourself? And are there things that you want to take off that list and live a more fun life? I know about you guys. Let me ask you this last question. How many of you want to enjoy life more and have more fun? I know I do. And the way to do that is take the pressure off ourselves and live a fun and enjoyable life. That's all I have to say for now. I love you. I appreciate you. And like always, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.